Hey y'all, it's Corrupt Dog, aka Extra Ray. Let's go ahead and get into Baddies West while it's fresh on my brain because I literally just finished watching it 5 seconds ago. I want to say, Natalie, I tip my hat off to you. You did amazing. I mean, amazing. The editing is perfect. The motherfucking how you started off really felt like Bad Girls Club. Which I still watch to this day on Tubi every day. Like you really did that. Like the whole introduction from last season, and then the introducing the new girls one by one, just like they did on Oxygen. It's like so refreshing. Like I really felt like it was back in the day, and I'm gonna say, you couldn't have done any better. I will say I was most excited to see Low London because we all know she is an all star and she definitely hands out coloring cornbread country ass whooping hoe, and she is not to be fucked with. We all know this, man. So thank you for bringing her back. Just like last season, how you brought Megan back, it was really really cool. Well, although she didn't stay, but it was good to see. You know what I'm saying? Because those are, our favorites. I was definitely excited to see Kat because she is also an OG baddie. And she definitely knows how to stand up when it's time to stand up. So I was glad to see her because I know she gonna hold her own. I was excited to see Krishan, bless her heart, but I was happy to see her because she's around my age and she brings a drama just like anybody my age would. So I understand where she's coming from when she do some of the crazy shit she do. I wouldn't do it, but I understand. She gets a pass. Yes, she does. Stunning Girl was pretty. It was my first time really seeing her, but I did recognize the song that she made that they played in her interview. The twerk song, it was definitely an anthem. So that refreshed my memory of where she, what she about, and so that was cool, enlightening. Um, Rowley, I remember her from what's the One More Chance, and she was popping shit, and she definitely popped shit on Baddies. Um, so I'm here for it. I guess for her. In a way, not really. I'm not a fan, but I'll see what she. I know she gonna pop shit, so that's always good to see. Tommy, bitch, yes, any day of the week, any motherfucking day of the week. Anybody who can handle Jocelyn, bitch, you with the business, and that woman is crazy. Literally like Gemini crazy. Like she flipped like that in 2 seconds, and she definitely gets loud and rowdy, and ain't scared to fight a bitch. So I'm here for it. Although we already seen most of the drama she gonna get into because it was all over the internet as it happened back, a few months back. So that's we know what she gonna pop. Um and what's old girl name? What's her name? Scotty with the body. She really quiet, but she's pretty. She's really pretty, and I don't know if she gonna be really bad girl material because she's kind of, I don't know. Sometimes she just give like too quiet, too kind of reserved, and like for bad girls. So I don't know if she gonna really be about it. I know she'll get out there probably if she's forced to, but I don't know if she gonna be that one who just popping shit. I mean, you shouldn't be just popping shit, anybody but Krishan because her age, like I say. Biggie, you lost me. I'm gonna get into it later, but I remember thinking, well, at least she kind of cute, with her makeup on. But she lost me in this episode. I cannot get down with her at the ending. I cannot get down with her. I don't like her. I'm so sorry. So far, I'm not a fan, but I guess she bad because I remember Bad Girls Club would put people in the house who was just sometimes just so aggy to the point where you have to fight, and she gonna be that one. She's like a plant. Like we gonna put her in here just so she can start some shit up, and she definitely is gonna be that one. Oh, Razor behavior. My first time seeing her too. She's gorgeous as fuck. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Um, so I'm excited to see what she brings. You know what I'm saying? She should be. I don't know what she gonna be in drama about, but she seems pretty cool. I don't think I left anybody out, but you can't leave out Natalie. No, No, that she has definitely been irritating back in the day on her season. She did make kind of a bad rep for herself, but none of this would be happening without her. And it looks like she's doing pretty well as just being in to herself right now and keeping the girls just informed. But I know I have a feeling she's gonna do something that irritates me so bad because that's just who Natalie is. That's but it might be justified because she seems like she's changed a lot and she's much more mature. Probably because she's a businesswoman now and she has a lot more to lose. So I feel like she might think a little, twice this time. Bless her heart too. Ugh, I hate, but I love. And I say that because you know she was even on All Star Battle. She got into with my girl Megan for nothing. Megan was not talking about her at all, and she jumped crazy at Megan. She definitely did not do good on Redemption. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, she did good for a few days, and then she went back to her old ways, like on Redemption. Like no, ma'am, like she really was like the Julie of season 9. Like Julie got what she had coming because of her mess, and Natalie was basically a Julie. Well, I'm gonna say Julie was Natalie because Natalie came first. So give respect where it's due. Props to you know who. But I'm here for it, and she just seems like she's gonna be a really good leader this time around from the first episode. But it's too early to really make a judgment on anybody so far. Now let's get into the episode. It started off with the photo shoot. And that's good because we got drama as soon as it started. Like that's perfect. We was already expecting it, and so great. Um, I don't blame Stunner Girl for kicking it off how she kicked it off because of she did have a valid point that Tommy did really come at her or at the auditions, and she did. When you go watch the clip, you can clearly see that sh- Tommy definitely provoked her. Like I don't think, and I didn't watch the audition. I just watched the clip, but it did not look like Stunner was coming at Tommy. And if I'm wrong, then correct me. But she did jump crazy at her, and she did hit her from behind. It's clear as day. She hit her from behind when she was getting held down by security. Now, Tommy also had a point when she said in her green screen that they put her where she was for a reason. She knew they were gonna do that to her. She knew the producers were setting her up by putting her where they put her, and then had what's her name, like open availability where what's her name could just come in at any given moment, where Stunning Girl could come in at any given moment and just pop shit. And that's exactly what she did. Like she walked in the room, saw her, and because she did have a right to, because of what Tommy had done before, she hit her. Like, well, she didn't hit her. I didn't look like she got hit, but she threw a drink at her, grabbed her hair, but put her to the floor. Tommy, I'm surprised she got to stand tall on her heels because she wasn't falling, but eventually she fell. But it was off guard. It wasn't fair. It wasn't. She wasn't. She wasn't prepared. We know how Tommy can get when she's in that mode. You know what I'm saying? So she did. She did take a L, but it wasn't an L. Come on, I've seen worse. Like you just got your hair pulled a little bit. You did hurt your leg. Probably somebody stepped on it or whatever. I could see that happening, but yeah, she got hurt in the process, but she didn't get hit. So no L there. Um, I see Krishan did wasn't feeling it. So I don't think Krishan gonna really be fucking with Stunner Girl after that because Krishan gotta watch her back. And she a Pisces, and we definitely be like, nah, if I see some snake behavior, you probably gonna do that to me. Try to do that to me. So she gonna keep a close eye for her for sure, for sure. And she just basically just ruined her little rep because now everybody gonna think you a sneaking. Everybody gonna form an opinion on you that girl. We gotta watch our back for you, and you ain't really upfront. It just seems like she's not really upfront with her confrontations, but I understand that because I ain't gonna let nobody hit me first. Definitely not. I have hit people just when I felt like it because I'm not gonna get here first. So, bitch, I'm gonna hit you. It is what it is. I'm gonna pop this shit off however the fuck I feel like popping it off because at this point it done already went far, and you done thought you got away with some shit. So now I'm finna show you how to get away with some shit. So I understand it. Um, Still gonna make you look away. I will say that. So in the next scene, they was outside getting ready to leave, but of course somebody was missing. One or two people. We know why Stunner Girl was missing. We know she was in trouble, but Krishan, no excuse. No excuse, baby girl. You should have been ready. You on cameras are rolling. It's money making time. You signed the contract. You should have been set and ready, unless they put your ass in a hotel like they did on Bad Girls Club, where you just had to be separated. You had no reason to not be there besides your personal reasons, but business before personal reasons. I promise you that. Especially, come on. I don't see it being logical as to why she wasn't there. I don't see any excuse unless it was that personal, and I doubt it was. I really do doubt it was. Um, and then when they got on the phone with her, and everything she was talking about on the phone, Rolly phone was about nothing. Like, she was talking about fame and people using her for clout. It had nothing to do with her being late. When I say took no accountability, it had nothing to do with why you're not here where you are. You immediately started talking about my profile. This you on Zeus profile, honey, baby girl. I didn't know who you was to Zeus. Let's talk about it. Talk about it. Come on. Take accountability. She did not do that at all. She talked about nothing that was worth talking about. So in the limo, the conversation immediately gets brought up as to why Krishan isn't there. And of course, Lo speaks her opinion and like, well, I feel like I was rushed today to be here. And I was on time. And it's not fair that I guess certain people cannot be on time. She didn't say that out her mouth, but that's what's implied. Like, I was on time, everybody should have been on time. And of course, Biggie, for some reason, I don't understand why she jumped to Rock's defense, but called her a businesswoman, and how when you have business, sometimes it overlaps. Now, first of all, you don't know why she's not there. You don't know if it has anything to do with business. So while you defending her, we do not know. I guess she's implying. It looks as if she's implying that nobody else in that van has business. Nobody, including herself. I guess Rock is the only one with business. So Rock gets the pass on being late because she the only one with business. Sis, so you're saying you're not a businesswoman because don't you have businesses or a business? Because that's what your argument end up leading into. And but we ain't got there yet. So, anyways, Lo asked Rolly what the girl was saying on the phone. What Rocky said on the phone. I know everybody heard what she said on the phone, but she asked what she said on the phone, and I guess Rolly just repeated the bullshit. Rolly high as hell, clearly, but she just like, well, basically what she said was, she don't want nobody getting clout off of her, but baby, I'm gonna just say, honey, isn't this show giving you clout? So how do you feel like clout is going to come from you? Because either way it go, it's enough bad girls on there to bring enough clout. Low alone. Ugh, trust me. So, okay, if that's what you think, but that's the chip on her shoulder. A few of them had chips on their shoulder. Now, the next argument, which involved Kat and Biggie, was so uncalled for because it shouldn't have been an argument. It should be so easy for women or for anyone to just explain their occupation or occupations, which she did try to do, but because Biggie, oh Lord Jesus, but she was saying that she was excited because she felt like she could get everybody. She know that they're going to Vegas, and she felt like she could put some stuff together as far as parties because that's what she does. That's one of the things that she do. So Biggie was like, "Wait, so you put parties together?" That's what she said. You put parties together, and she was like, "Yes, and I promote also." And she said, "Oh, so you're a promoter?" And that's where I went wrong because She clearly said, clear as clear as day, I put parties together. I create the parties. I also promote. It's also what she said. So Biggie wasn't wrong to say, wait, so are you a promoter? But clearly she's not just a promoter. And by asking that question, we know that's what you were implying, Biggie. You were trying to limit her down to just a promoter. We know what you was doing. You're not slick. But Kat tried to defend her occupation and try to say, well, I also, this is the things I do. Let me just get it out there. This is what I do. But Biggie just kept on, and trying to say, well, you did say you're a promoter, but I also said before I said I promoted that I put them together. So I'm not just a promoter, and here's all the things that I do. But Biggie was like, well, no, I'm just talking about this one thing. Da, 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 da. She was stuck on promotion for some reason. It's like she wanted to limit her down to. So I understand why Kat stood her ground. Like, no, you're not finna just. No, you're not finna put me in a box, and that's not what I put first. If I'm telling you this is what I do, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. But Biggie did not let it go. She definitely was picking. And I definitely see that. Like, bitch, you were definitely picking, honey. Now, as I rewinded it, just to get a recap to make sure I weren't tripping, I understand both sides. Kat, you still kind of took it to heart because I feel like she was genuinely asking, Sister Girl, I just wanted to know because I am, a party planner. So I wanted to make sure you're a party planner. Maybe it was something she was going to talk to you about. But then when she heard promotion, she was just trying to clear it up. Like, wait, are you a promoter or a party planner? I'm like, are you trying to cat? Or she still was picking. She was picking, but I think she was just trying to get an understanding. And then Kat started to get, she started to, it seemed as if she was getting a little irritated. And that's kind of is why shit went left. They both were just not they weren't having a productive conversation, period. So next, Low asks, what's her name? Stunner Girl. What was her beef about yesterday at the photo shoot? I got promotion stuck in my head, child. She asked her what was the beef about, with her and Tommy. And of course she was like, well, she threw a drink on me and tried to hit me from behind. Da 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 da. And Lo was like, but I thought that your beef was with Sukiyana. She was explaining this. She was like, well, yeah, but also Tommy intervened. She involved herself, which she did. And so they got that clear right then and there. It should have been left there. So, we got down to the nitty gritty, found out that, that's why she did this. She already knew she was going to be there. Whether she knew or not, she was going to pop her when she seen her. And that's basically what it was. And she did. Because the shit was just not cool what she had done previously. So, bitch, let me go ahead and get this out the way because I feel I'm not going to let that shit slide. Just like most of us wouldn't. And for some reason, Biggie, once again, involves herself. Well, a real bad girl ain't going. Well, she knows the time and place, and she knows that photo shoot ain't the time and place because you gonna tell me what the time and place for me to act the fool. So she spoke her opinion, but not only did she speak her opinion, but she basically told her what she did was wrong, and she did not like it. So she's just like, hold on, Stunner Girl, like, wait a minute now, hold up. So they tried to change the subject. Kat asks, how do y'all feel about Tommy? So she tried to take the tension off of Stunner Girl, put it on Tommy. How do y'all feel about Tommy after last night? Like, what's your opinion on her specifically? Now, Lo spoke up and was like, hold on, that's the conversation that should be had when she's here. Because she's not here. And if we all get talking mess about her, it just won't be fair. She's not here to stand up for herself or defend herself. It was just a general question. It really didn't matter, but that was just Lowe's opinion. And a lot of people do think that way, like, or at least wait till she hear. You know what I'm saying? But Rolly also made a very interesting point when she spoke her opinion. She was like, well, I don't know neither one of y'all, neither one of them that much to really have an opinion on them. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't been enough time. Let's give it some time And you know what I'm saying? Opinions will come later. You know what I'm saying? Basically, that's all she was trying to say. Like, let's give them a chance to, do what they do. Oh, y'all, I have to go take a break. But back to it. It was really smart of Rolly to say that because she could have said some things if she had to gave her opinion on Tommy, and she probably would have had to eat her words later. Say she didn't end up liking something Tommy did later on, and she probably would have felt like, damn, I done spoke too soon about this girl. So that was smart of her. You know what I'm saying? So then they continue to talk about, what went on, and Rolly was just like, couldn't have been me because the whole studio would have been messed up, and then Biggie had to say something like, it's still a time and place. She still carried it on. And that's when Stunner Girl was just like, okay, bitch, da 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 da. And then here go, Biggie, I ain't no bitch. And then it goes from there and they go taking shots after shot. Neither one of them back down. Stunner Girl definitely held her own. Definitely that. But then she offended everybody. Well, specifically Roly Poly because she said something about everybody being on the ground. And Broly didn't like that because she had already felt like Stunner Girl had been being a little diva, like she had said, and felt like she was directing her energy towards everybody. So she took that moment to be like, hold up, who was everybody? Don't say everybody. And we know how we get when people say everybody. But I clearly see Stunner Girl say, no, I fuck with you. I fuck like she told Rolly, I fuck with you. But the Rolly was just so heated at the moment because she said everybody. She was like, no, 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 don't say everybody. And then boom, now she's arguing with two bitches, Rolly and Biggie. And Rolly just was going at it. Biggie kept talking, kept talking. She talking about fight me, fight me. So Stunner picks up a bottle and throws it. Little did we know that was Razor's bottle. So now Razor man, like, honey, that's my bottle. Well, she said it in her confessional. I don't think she said it out loud. But that definitely rubbed her the wrong way too. So Stunner Girl she's just pissing a few people off at this moment. Next thing you know, shoot, I guess Rolly thought that Stunner was gonna let that slide because she kept talking. So now Stunner throwing drinks at Broly, and that fight starts there. I mean, it wasn't much of any fight. It wasn't really a fight. No one really hit anybody. But yeah, and we was left with the end of the show the next time on Baddies, and we was left with actually a pretty good cliffhanger. Well, not really a cliffhanger because I don't think it's gonna be a fight, but we was basically left with previews for the next episode, which looks pretty interesting. Of course, we get to see that Lo is about to get in a fight with Krishan, and that's basically like the first or second day. You know what I'm saying? And of course, of course, Lo was still upset about Krishan being late, and she didn't let it go. She brought it up once again. And Krishan not even having a conversation about anything just pops off. Oh, my bitch Low. I'm not here for it at all, but I haven't heard the whole argument, so I don't know who's right or who's wrong. Now, Low could be picking because she really didn't have to say Nathan, but we finna see just what's going on. Other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with the show, and I think it's really, really perfect. And I think Natalie, you should keep it going. Mwah. Tips off. I love you. Mwah. Once again, I'm Corrupt Doll, aka X-Ray. Go listen to my music, bitch, on this channel. It's on every social media in my every social media I got is in the link in the bio. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. YouTube is I am Corrupt Doll or I'm Corrupt Doll.